my name is Torrance Davis, and this is Get Your Geek On. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Madcatz Ultimate Arcade Controller. This is the Collector's Edition controller for the Wii. It's pretty awesome. Even though John Shaw's already done an unboxing for you, I just wanted you to see the box, to see the artwork on the box. It's really beautiful. They did a really good quality job on this box. I mean, this box looks so good that I don't even want to throw it away. I'm trying to figure out something to do with it. See all the little characters there. Pretty slick. And on the side, more characters. It's just filled with Capcom Tatsunoko artwork. It's really beautiful. So I wanted to show you the box. I've already unboxed it, and I've already used the controller and played around with it. And here's the controller, as you may have already seen before. It's kind of like the Street Fighter 4 controller that came out, the smaller one, except it actually has more weight to it. And that's the first thing you'll notice. It's a really quality controller. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So here's the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom arcade fighter stick. This is the close-up of it. And you can see the Sanwa joystick controller and buttons. Sanwa parts are very popular in Japanese arcades. Anytime you go to a Japanese arcade, it'll have these style buttons and these type of controllers. And you'll notice in American arcades they have the hap controls and the inverted old school arcade buttons, typically on US machines. Supposedly on these controllers you can open them up and customize it to use your own buttons. I mean, it's a typical Sanwa controller, so I think you can spin the top off. I think.
You might be wrong on that though.
Yeah, I know there's a way to change the tops on these, and if you go inside you could easily replace these buttons. What I'm thinking about doing is getting a red top for this controller and maybe colorizing these buttons a little bit just for customization. But one thing you'll notice is the really nice artwork on the controller. Up here you have turbo buttons and your button lock here so you don't accidentally push things. It has a home button, all your standard Wii button controls, and then at the top it has the start and select buttons. Now it has a cable, because it is wireless. This little cable plugs into your Wii controller, and then you can sit this on your lap or on a table or whatever, and then play Tatsunoko vs. Capcom wirelessly. What else? It's a great joystick. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's really heavy duty. It's got black rubber feet on the bottom. The Sanwa controller, it's kind of loose. I like mine a little tighter. I prefer the hap controls over the Sanwas for fighting games, but it's still pretty good. But it's very loose, very flexible. The buttons are very loose. They're not very stiff at all. Again, I prefer the stiffer buttons, but these are still great. I mean, this is what they use in Japan. That's what they're accustomed to. It's a great little controller. I forget what the retail is on this. I think it's $80. I'm not sure. I think it's $80 or $70 just for the controller. It's worth getting, especially if you download a lot of the virtual console games, like the SNK fighters, like Samurai Showdown and the Street Fighters, because this will come in handy on the Wii for that, instead of using the classic Wii controller. I do wish, though, that Madcatz would come up with something that's universal, that would work with the PlayStation 3, the 360 and the Wii. So you could just buy one controller like this and use it for all your consoles. That would be awesome. So it's definitely a great controller. If you're a hardcore Street Fighter fan or fighter fan and you have a Wii, it's definitely worth spending the money on this. It's a very high quality controller, worth every cent. And this is from Madcatz. And that's it. And I'll see you again on Get Your Geek On.